What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Colonel Profit, and you're tuning in to the Profit Program. In this video, I'll be showing you how to use the MetaTrader4 trading platform. So first off, you want to go download MetaTrader4 on the App Store or the Play Store, depending on whichever device you're using, whether it's a phone or a laptop or a tablet. So MetaTrader4 is a platform for trading Forex, analyzing financial markets, and using expert advisors, basically bots. Mobile trading signals, and the market are the integral parts of MetaTrader4 that enhance your Forex trading experience. So you have millions of traders from different skill levels that benefit from using this platform, and I'm going to show you how to use it. Let's get it. So when you first download MetaTrader4, they start you off with a $100,000 demo account. Of course, you can't withdraw it, but you can use it to practice and develop a trading strategy and, get used to using the app and the platform. So to start off, we have the quotes page. On the quotes page, you have a simple and an advanced section. So with the simple, they just show you currency pairs and the bid and ask prices for each of those pairs. Everything here on the simple screen is pretty straightforward. Then you have the advanced section. So on the advanced section, it shows the time, the currency pairs, the spread, the bid and ask prices, and the high and low prices for the day. So here in the top right corner, you see a plus sign you can use to add symbols. And as you can see here, you can only add fiat currencies and precious metals. On the demo account, they won't allow you to trade cryptocurrencies and indices. But to add the symbols, you see we can just click the plus sign right here to the left of the pair, and here they go at the bottom of the screen. And then to edit or remove any pairs, you can click on this utensil in the top left corner, click on the pair you want removed, and then you can click this trash can in the top right corner, the red little trash can, and get them all removed. You can also rearrange the pairs by clicking on the three lines to the right of the pair and dragging it to the top or the bottom of the screen. Depending on how you want it to look, you can move the pairs or you can delete them, get rid of the pairs you don't use. And so next we're going to talk about the chart section or the charts page. So the default chart colors are different from the colors I have here on my chart. So if you want to change the colors, you want to come over here to settings, click down here on charts, and you can see the colors down here. But you can also change from bar charts, candlestick charts, line charts, volume, ask price line, period separators, and you can also enable trade levels to see pending orders or your stop loss and take profit on the chart. So if you click on colors, you can come here to the scheme up here, and you have green on black, black on white, or you can create your own custom colors, which is what I did. So if you go back out into the colors, you see you can change the foreground, the grid, the bar up, bar down, bull and bear candles, and the color of the bid and ask price lines and the volumes and so forth. So moving right along, you got the time frames. So if you look over here, you got the 1 minute, the 5 minute, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, 1 day, 1 week, and even 1 month. So what that means is that each candlestick represents that particular time frame. So for example, here on the 15-minute chart, each of these candlesticks represent 15 minutes. So right now it's 12:44. The next candlestick will start at 12:45. And the next candlestick will start at 1 o'clock and so forth. So next, if you look up here just to the left of the F, you can see this plus sign, and what that is, it's basically like a marker where you can use to navigate around the screen to look at different price points around key levels and identify different prices around support and resistance zones. I look at it like a computer mouse. So to remove it, you can just click it one more time. If you click on the F just beside it, you can use that button to add indicators. So with indicators, you got the trend following indicators like the moving average and the Ichimoku cloud. You got the oscillators, the MACD and the RSI being the most popular. You got volumes, and you got the Bill Williams indicators like the alligator and the fractals. So you just click those to add them to the chart. So as you can see, we have the main window up top and the indicator window at the bottom. And they usually put the trend following indicators in the main window and like oscillators at the bottom. So here, right here, these green lines will be the volumes. Down here will be the indicator window, and up top will be the main window. So next you could click on these shapes, the square, the circle, and the triangle to add objects. So just like the indicators, these are all technical analysis tools. So you can add a vertical line and drag that wherever you want to on the chart. You can also add multiple lines to try to mark up a particular zone. And of course, you can also add horizontal lines to try to mark up the obvious support and resistance level. It's convenient because you can do all this from the comfort of your phone or your iPad or your tablet or whatever. So that's why I love the trade using this app. You can just move them around as you go. You're in full control. You can also add what they call the Fibonacci retracement tool. You just drag it from the lowest point to the highest point, and they got the levels on there for you to see to try to pinpoint when it might correct, where it might correct to. There's a lot of objects on here, so you can also come over here to mark up a trend line if you want to trade breakouts, or if you're looking for dynamic support or resistance levels. Delete them by swiping them away or press that trash can in the top right corner. So moving right along, next you have the trade section. So first off in the trade section, you look up top, you see where it says instant execution or market execution. It basically means that you just want to execute your trade immediately at the current price or at the current bid and ask prices. So you will open a position and then you will set your stop loss, which basically says if the trade goes against your favor for too long, you can set it to where you automatically taken out of the trade to prevent further losses. You will also set a take profit, which is exactly how it sounds, the level where you take your profit. And you also see the buttons that give you the option to buy or sell. So back to order types, you have instant execution, which we went over, and you have these 4 other pending order types: buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, and a sell stop. So with the pending order types, unlike the instant execution, you don't want to execute the trade immediately. You want to wait until certain conditions are met. So starting off with the buy limit. So what a buy limit is basically saying that you don't want to execute the trade at the current price, but you want to wait until the price comes down a little bit, and then you want to open a long position. So you don't want the trade to be executed at 1.124. You want to wait until the price comes down to about 1.123, and you want the trade to be executed automatically into a long position. So you want your position to be opened at the 1.123. You will set that price. Then you'll try to figure out where you want to set your stop loss and your take profit. So moving right along, the next pending order type you have is a sell limit. So the sell limit is exactly the same thing as the buy limit with opposing parameters. So instead of you placing the trade here at 1.124, you want to wait until the price comes up here somewhere around 1.126, and you want to automatically open a sell position or a short position. So you want to open a sell limit, you go get the price that you want it to be set at, which is 1.12644. Then you come back into that price and you set your stop loss and take profit for the sell limit order. The next pending order type you have is a buy stop. A buy stop is also similar to a buy limit, but instead of you waiting for the price to come down, you want to wait until the price goes up. Then you want the buy stop order to automatically be executed with the assumption that the price will continue to rise. So with the buy limit, you set your price lower than market execution with the assumption that the price will turn around and go back up. But with the buy stop, you set your price higher than market execution with the assumption that price will continue to rise. And that's where the buy stop is. So last but not least, the next pending order type is a sell stop. So in the sell limit, you wait till the price goes up before you enter into the sell limit, assuming that the price will come back down. But in a sell stop, you want to wait until the price goes down before you enter into a sell stop, assuming that the price will continue to go down. So those are the 4 pending order types. You can also set your lot size or position size, 0.01, 0.1 or 1.0, either one, from a standard lot to a mini lot or a micro lot. I go over lot sizes a little bit more in the previous video, so make sure you go check that out. The lot size is basically the amount of capital you plan on risking on a particular trade, and it can differ depending on your account size and leverage. So if you move back to the trade screen, you can see you have your balance, your equity, margin, free margin, and your margin level percentage. So your balance is basically the amount of money you have in your account. Your equity would be your balance plus or minus any profits or losses. Margin would be basically a down payment that you have to pay to the broker. And in this case, that's how much you use so far, since we didn't open any positions with 0. Free margin, the amount of margin you have available. And margin level percentage, which is basically the health of your account, which takes the equity divided by the margin times 100. So if you want to open a position, you can click the plus sign, or from this screen, you can click the trade sign. And I'm going to open a sell position. And as you can see, it's actually below where I sold it at, so it looks like I'm in the profit. But if you come to the next screen, you'll actually see I'm actually in a loss. And the reason that is because of the spread. So if you notice that you're losing and you think that you're in a profitable position, it's because of the spread. So it's actually nothing to worry about. Here you see the trade level where I sold it at, and you can see the prices over there to the side. If you come here, you can see that I sold it for 0.1 a mini lot. You can see the price I sold it at, and you can see the current price. The price I sold it at would be 1.12379, and the current price would be 1.12389. So you could come here and swipe left to close the position with the check mark, or press the pencil to modify it. So when you open a sell position, you profit when the price goes down, and you lose when the price goes up. So when you set your stop loss, you want to make sure it's a price that's higher than what you entered at. So as you can see, if I was to try to press 1.122 or 1.120, it won't let me modify the position because it's an incorrect price. So once you enter the correct price for the stop loss and take profit, you can press the button that says modify, and you will have the take profit and stop loss set. So you can see your profits and losses on the trade screen, and then you could come to the chart to see your trade levels. So the stop loss, the entry price where I sold it at, and the take profit is all the way down off of the screen. And I can turn the phone sideways to see if I can see it, but it's too far down. So that's how you open trades and how you set your stop loss and take profit. So moving along, the next section we're gonna talk about is the history section. So here you can see all your trade history for the past day, week, month, or even custom. So you would just come here and enter the time period for which you want to check the trade history for. This section also shows you your profits, your available credit, the amount of deposits you made, the amount of withdrawals you made, and your remaining balance. Next, you have the settings tab. You see it shows that I'm on an iPhone. I'm using a demo account. You can click the top button to open a new account. As you can see, I have the option to open a demo account, or I can log in to an existing account or an existing broker who you would sign up with online and connect to the MetaTrader4 platform. You also have account monitoring, mailbox, news. I don't really use this section. Chats and messages. So if you ever in risk of blowing your account, you will get what they call a margin call, and they send you messages here. You have the traders community, which is basically a community of traders you can trade tips and strategies with, a one-time password generator, and interface English. And then down here you see we have the chart section. So here you could change your chart style from bar charts, candlestick charts, to line charts. If you come here, you can see these are the bar charts right here, but if you turn your phone sideways, you can also change the chart style by clicking right here on the side. And you see you have the bar charts. Here you can change them to candlesticks, line charts, which I rarely use line charts. But bar charts and candlestick charts are somewhat similar. You can also add indicators and objects and change the time frames this way as well. And if you press this button that looks somewhat like a TV screen just below the objects button, you will see it removes the buy and sell buttons from the top left corner. You can press it again to add it back to the screen. So if you come back to the settings tab, go down to charts, you can see I have volumes and trade levels enabled. And let's click on colors. Of course, you can change the scheme from custom to green on black to black on white. You can also change the colors of the foreground, the grid, the bar up, bar down, and customize the whole color of your full screen. If you click here on the settings tab within the settings tab, you can also enable sounds, auto lock, enable news, lock screen, and you can rate the app. and you can go to a user guide. So that pretty much sums up the MetaTrader4 trading platform. You can download it on the Google Play Store or the App Store. Like I said, you can close out a position by swiping it to the left and clicking that check mark. And there you have it. That's how you use the MetaTrader4 trading platform. Thank you all for watching my channel. Please like this video, comment any questions, concerns, or any feedback, and please subscribe and hit that notification bell for the YouTube algorithm. And once again, thanks for watching the Profit Program.